Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com. Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have another gin on our cask. This time it's called the Hills Harbour Gin. And it comes from Scotland. Yeah, it's a Scottish gin from Galloway. And there are the Galloway Hills, and it's probably at the foot of the Galloway Hills near the River Cree. And yeah, they go with a theme of hills and harbour. The hills, strangely enough, they're represented by trees, and here is the harbour with the water represented by it. Not quite sure why they have that lightning here on the top. They have that lightning as well. The back is also in that same kind of style. But the trees are probably because they have some local ingredients and they have some overseas ingredients that they get probably by their harbor. The local ingredients are harvested pine needles, probably also seaweed. Then we have the imports: mango, orange peel, Szechuan pepper, bay leaves, and juniper. So I'm not quite sure if the juniper is imported or if it's harvested locally. Maybe a combination of both. Yeah, and yeah, it's a gin. It's not a dry gin, not a London dry gin. So they could do some funky stuff to the gin afterwards, after they've distilled it. But as it's a premium gin, I don't think so. I don't think they did anything because they sound like a legit company, as we listed them in our company. Ooh, and it's a beautiful, fresh, foresty gin. A lot of juniper, a lot of pine needles. So the pine needles and the juniper are the main type. So that's what I love about the gins, that gins most often feel a lot like forests. Yeah, and a little bit of a citrus note going on. Not one of these very fresh lemon citruses, but yes, a bit more of a rounded off orange thing. It's just a nuance beside the pine needles and the juniper. Oh yeah, it starts off round, then it comes on, it hits you with spiciness, a lot of forest notes as well, a little bit of a fresh note, very small sweetness, but that peppery note, that spiciness comes through. Although it's not a black pepper as the most common is, but more of a red pepper. At home I have a pepper mill that goes red pepper, and the other one goes, I'm not quite sure it's red pepper or mixed pepper, but tastes more like that. So a mixture between red and white pepper. I like it. It's nice. It has 40%, and it's an 07 bottle, and it goes in batches, as we have a batch code H283. It's a bit of a demanding, strong, heavier gin. I've messed up the first video, so this is already a bit of a second sip to me. So at the beginning, the first two sips, in the first take, were a bit more fresh and easier than this one. It adds up to the strength and intensity of the gin. Whoa, still has a lot of oomph in the. Oh, I didn't add much of the tonic water. A little bit. Let's give it a fair shake. Okay, yeah, it's a, I would say normal strength with yeah, still that feeling of trees and stuff, and the pine cone, pine needles still come through. It's strange that you can even have differences in taste when you have, yeah, pine, because this one is more like a freshness, that smell when you walk through the forest, the needles. The other one was more like the when you go close up to the tree, or you have some bark, you have some resin. This one is more, yeah, far away, lighter sense of the pine tree. I like it. It's not getting killed by the tonic, because some lighter gins, they get killed with just tonic then. This one can put it way through, but it doesn't dominate the gin tonic. So this is a lighter gin tonic. You do have a big influence of the tonic water, but you still feel the gin. And that's good. So somebody who is not that into gin yet, you might as well give him like a gin tonic like that, because they're not getting put off by the intense taste of some of the other gins. And pretty nice way. So I would say beginner friendly it is, definitely. So yeah, that was it with my take on the Hills Harbour Gin. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.